Ladies and gentlemen, 2023 has been quite the year for GALA, to say the least. Very eventful in both good and bad. Today we're going to be taking a look at whether or not it's even worth holding GALA anymore. As always, if you enjoy the content, as always, like and subscribe. And yes, there is obvious bias. I have a GALA backpack right behind me and this right here, so you know what the answer is going to be. But let's get right into it anyway. Let's talk about several things because we got to be unbiased here. So, impossible, by the way. So GALA is right now underperforming in our top 10 crypto gaming tokens video. It's up 14%, which I guess that's underperforming. The overall market is down today. However, I will get into that and why that matters. But GALA right now is actually doing pretty good. You know, in the charts, just chilling right here, hitting the 0.5, bouncing back and doing its thing. Still on this little channel. So it's been there for the past 3 decades. So it's doing all right in the charts, TA-wise. GALA as a price, though, what's been going on? Because look at the past year. It's been kind of bouncing back there. The overall crypto gaming space up 77% on the month. In fact, we bought GALA over at the 1.5 cent mark, almost up 2x on our investment. So cool, always great. By the way, not financial advice, so don't even come after me. But here we go. $620 million market cap. Volume is still good. GALA has always had really good volume. Like, let's be honest. It's always had very, very good volume. A $620 million market cap is pretty big. Tokenomics is a heck of a lot better than it was back in 2021 to 2022. They did an absolute killer change in their tokenomics with V2. Now, you know, the V2... a reason why they did it is a little bit sus, you know, because of the lawsuit and everything like that. But overall, the tokenomics are much better than they were before. So great thing there. GALA Games also releasing several titles, one of them being The Walking Dead Empires. This isn't fully released, but, you know, this game is doing its thing. I don't think it's the greatest game in the world. You know, it still needs a lot of work, but a lot of people are excited for it. I think, you know, when it actually comes out, obviously it's going to be significantly better with way more content. But as it stands, you know, it's still pretty early on in the grand scheme of things. I think 2024 is the year we're really going to get a majority of those releases that people are really looking forward to. So we're still really early in that department. I want to touch base, though, on what's keeping the price down. And it's very simple. The lawsuits that GALA has been in lately. I mean, they got in a lawsuit with Drifter Entertainment, which, you know, allegedly, you know, someone's lying. I don't know who's lying. It's either GALA that's lying or it's Drifter Entertainment. That's from Superior. It's one of the games on GALA. We have to wait for more confirmation. A lot of people are saying GALA's in the right. A lot of people are saying Drifter's in the right. I don't care. I just want to see who's right, right? And then the next thing is the Wright Thurston versus Eric Schirmeyer. These are the two co-founders of GALA Games. Both their nodes got turned off. One is saying that the nodes belongs to them and they've got total proof on it. The other one says that we've got proof that you don't own the nodes. I don't know what's going on there for the most part, but that's, of course, created a lot of fear, uncertainty, and doubt in the GALA Games ecosystem. Now, I've got one question. Have any of these lawsuits actually impacted GALA's ability to continue to release what they're doing? The answer for me is a resounding no. It hasn't really affected any of the daily operations for GALA for the most part. They're still developing GALA Chain. This recently got announced. Infinite transactions per second. Very spicy. This is like a whoa. And then we've also got things like GALA Music, which people are saying is getting much closer to the release of its Beam token. So that should be interesting. People have been waiting for way too long for this one. GALA Film. And I think they had like a popcorn token or something like that, which way too many tokens, right? I mean, there's like a dirt token or something like that. I don't even want to talk about that. But yeah, GALA Film is doing some stuff with films. That's really cool, right? There was Common Ground that recently came out. And actually, I think it's really cool what they're doing over at GALA Film. And yeah, overall, that's kind of what GALA is doing right now. They've got a really big vision of a bunch of different things that they're doing right now. And here is your answer, you know, on whether or not it's worth it or not. You've got to ask yourself, are they stretched too thin? Because in 2021, they made a lot of money. When they went to all-time highs, they've made sure that they took advantage of whatever happened here. You know, they took a lot of profits. They sold a ton of NFTs, et cetera, et cetera. I don't need to keep going there, right? So they've got the money to build out their ecosystem for sure. Like, if they were all on gaming, I would be supremely more bullish on GALA. Let's be honest. If they were just 100% focused on one thing and they just became the gods of that one thing, great. Love it. But they've decided to do a bunch of different things, which reasonably so. I mean, they're an entertainment brand. They choose what they want to do. It does beg the question on whether or not they are way too thin for what they're doing. I don't think that they're too thin for what they're doing. Now, Are they going to release a bunch of the best projects? Like, are they going to release a revolutionary GALA music platform with a revolutionary GALA film decentralized music production facility, with a revolutionary GALA chain, with a revolutionary bunch of 50 games? No. Like, there's going to be mediocre products in between. There's going to be plenty of mediocre products in between that. Does that mean it's a bad thing, though? I don't know, because Axie Infinity hit a $12 billion market cap in the bull run. And I don't know if anybody knew, but like, the game wasn't that great. I think we can all bring a general consensus of that. Is this run going to be as big as the last one? Yeah, probably. I think it's going to be bigger. So, you know, do your DD on that. The supply of GALA is bigger, though. You know, if you look at the market cap, way bigger chart difference. You know, $600 million market cap. The all-time high was 5.19 billion, so less than a 10x at this point to get to the all-time highs in terms of market cap. That'd put GALA at like a 20-cent market, you know, price point, which is like, you know, it's different. It's different. It was at what, 74 cents? Big difference. Can it hit a new all-time high in terms of price? If GALA Chain gets adoption, yeah, I don't see why not. If GALA Music gets adoption, sure. GALA Film gets adoption, sure. Now, is the best way to get on the GALA token? I'll be the first one to be honest with you. I don't think that the most gains will be earned on GALA. As a token, I don't think this is like the place to be. I think that eventually, you know, what's going to happen is this ends up pumping, and then some kind of crypto game comes out on GALA, right? And then people go ahead, they grab the NFTs. I don't even, I can't draw. They grab the NFTs, and then the NFTs pump, and then that NFT ecosystem is probably going to have like some kind of token, right? Like Silk or whatever, right? And then that token is going to go ahead and dump, and then it's going to go back to the token. This is kind of the circle of life right now for GALA for the most part. You get a launch, people get the NFTs, and then they farm the tokens, and then once the token's kind of done, it gets back into GALA. It's just a great cycle, and pretty solid for GALA, honestly. So I'm pretty sure, you know, if you're trying to maximize your gains, that's probably the way to go about it. GALA as a token, though, I think it's going to have some pretty good returns. I don't think it's going to be like, you know, some of the smaller plays, like Playable's already up, you know, 10x in a month. I don't see GALA being that kind of thing. Like, I see GALA as like, maybe it'll do a 10 to 40x probably in a bull cycle. That's what I would say, 20 to 40x. I do think the NFTs in the ecosystem, though, for sure, they're going to have like easily 100x's on that ecosystem. It happens all the time with GALA. So if you can catch that trend, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Now, should you hold GALA? I can't tell you if you should hold it or not. I am holding my GALA, right? Like, if you're asking me what I'm doing, I'm going to be holding my GALA. I know for a fact that we are due for a correction in the cryptocurrency market. I don't care if Bitcoin goes down 10 to 20%. I don't care if my GALA bag goes down 50%. Because if this thing is supposed to 10 to 40x, then a 50% correction does not matter to me. Either way, I'm going to be chilling. I'm going to be doing great. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section in regards to it all. If you're going to be buying something in the GALA game store, easiest way to support me is to go ahead, click the link in the description before doing so, because percentage purchases go straight to me. So until the next time, stay classy, and that's all.